Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Kwana Watt of the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp. Come with another quick lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. And as you can see on the screen, man, this is coming from the elder Hawad out there in Raleigh, right? And it's going into, all the layoffs, right? No work for Egypt. We're about to see, great sedition, the love of many waxing cold, as a result of the mirth of the land being taken away, right? The grinding of the mill, as the scriptures tell us, man, right? Now I'm gonna let this play, and then we'll get some scriptures, man, because this is all, part of the plagues and pestilences, right? This plague of joblessness is about to hit, and hit with a vengeance, man. So, without further ado.
Did anyone else notice all the layoffs that just happened in last 2 days? Let's go down the list. First of all, Jezebel. No more. All of them gone. Google, Amazon, and Snapchat. All cutting people. Peacock's marketing team, they got the axe. Not the whole thing, but a lot of them got laid off. Dish Network, 500, gone. Square, or now I guess Block, that company that tries to make everyone tip on everything. 1,000 jobs, gone. Walgreens, about 300 people, gone. Are cutting 1 out of 4 of their entire staff. Really though, what the hell is happening? Because if you looked at the dates on all of those articles, all happened within the last 48 hours. Did they all just sit around a table and just say, yeah, it's time for some more layoffs? What the hell is going on?
So I just seen the video and they just laid off a bunch of Amazon workers for no reason at all. We got people out here that's crying and stuff. They don't know what's going on. They don't know how they gonna pay their bills or none of that, right? But I'm finna show y'all something, because I told y'all it was coming. I told y'all this was coming. This was going to happen, and now look what's happening. All these people that's standing out there just got laid off for no reason. Well, if y'all look down right here, Amazon says warehouse now has deployed more than 750,000 robots. And see, now the math of that is, why would you pay somebody something that a robot can do for free? Work 24 hours, don't complain nor need breaks. Let's be honest, 750,000, that's a lot of robots. That's also a lot of people's jobs that just got replaced. I told y'all, if y'all don't have a purposeful skill, or y'all know how to program the robots, in the future, what are you gonna do for money or a job? That's for you to find out.
But they making everybody turn in their fucking vest. We gotta turn in our badges. They firing everybody, bro. This shit is crazy. Amazon, this shit is crazy to me, bro. And they finna walk us out.
Hey, there's more to come, man. More to come. Right, we're about to see, a large number of firings take place in Babylon the Great, man. Right, as a result of this economy collapsing, and ultimately, as we often say, all roads lead to the Charagma, man. Right, this whole situation is gonna force these people into a state of desperation. Right, now let's get this. Let me see. Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 25 and verse 10. And it reads, Moreover, I will take from them the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride, the sound of the millstones and the light of the candle. And that's what we're seeing, man. Right? All these jobs that people got so comfortable, right? During the pandemic, right? Everybody hiring. It's lucky, right? Everybody getting raises and whatnot. All that's coming to an end, man. All these comforts that people got used to, right? The mirth, right? The voice of gladness, with everything going up price wise, right? We easing closer and closer into hyperinflation, right? All these things are removing the voice of gladness, man. Right, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride, man. So men and women are feeling this thing, man. But you women are about to feel it the most because you have the most, what's the word? Replaceable jobs, right? Because most women work in fields of, the humanities, where these things can be taken care of over the phone, right? So all these work from home jobs, right? These desk jobs, all this stuff is about to go, man, right? And we're seeing, they're replacing the physical labor jobs with robots. So what's the end goal, right? You might ask. So they're all the whole point is to get people into, that state of desperation, to where they have to go down to Egypt for help, man. And we know that these people have no faith. They don't believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? So they're gonna put their whole faith, in Babylon's system, man. Right? Let's go to actually let's get that. Isaiah. Salakia. 31 and verse 1. And it reads, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in the horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Right? So with these people losing their jobs, right, and we're gonna see it more and more and more, man. They're gonna put their trust in Egypt, right? And ultimately it's gonna lead them into taking that charagma, man. We see them putting the universal basic income in place, right? That UBI, and we're already seeing the charagma system being implanted, or what's the word? Being put in place, right? And so we're seeing all these things, and these firings are just another, cog in that system, man, right? To cause more desperation of the people, right? And it's going to cause a lot more sedition, right? This is going to be part of the people going up in each other's houses for lack of bread, right? This is all, that manufactured calamities, man, right? Let's go to Isaiah 19. Isaiah 19. Salakia. We can start here in verse 4. This is Isaiah chapter 19. I could probably just start at the top, honestly. Let's just start at the top. It's Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1, and it reads, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. And right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, or Yahweh Shai, is going to come on that chariot, man, that swift cloud, right? And even before, he makes his presence in the physical realm, his spirit is out here causing havoc, man, right? It's causing the heart of these Egyptians to melt, right? Everything they had their trust in is starting to fail them, man. It's going to be to their shame and their confusion. It says, I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptians, and they shall fight one against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And we're seeing that on a global scale, but we're about to see it domestically as well, man. Right? These people are being put into, dire situations, man. It's going to be a dog eat dog, every man for himself world, right? And we're about to see, you thought people, people with jobs are complaining, how much more those who don't have any work, right? Those who, just got fired, right? These people are going to be, in dire straits, right? I keep saying it, but it's that's what the main state of these Babylonians, these Americans is going to be, man, in straits, right? Scriptures tell you that these calamities will come upon you on all sides, right? So, just because they couldn't afford food when they had the jobs, right? Now they have no jobs, and then we got new plagues on the way, right? The economy is already collapsing, right? World War III is around the corner. The charagma is around the corner. So all these things are coming upon them on every side, man. It says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits, right? All the idolatry, right, and witchcraft that was the foundation, of this place is starting to fail them, man, right? And even going back, the trust these people put in these idols, right? Jesus Christ can't save you. Buddha can't save you. Vishnu can't save you. Whatever Kemet gods, Ra, all these Kemet gods can't save you. The only power that can save you is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? But they put their trust in these familiar spirits, these idols, right? They seek to the charmers, the witches, and it's all going to fail them, man. It reads, and the Egyptians will I give into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts, right? And we're seeing, that's that being twofold, right? Because that cruel Lord going into, the draconian measures that are about to take place. But ultimately, it's the hand of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that's causing all these things to take place, man. Right? So it's the will of the Lord, to have this place, implode on itself, right? And the waters shall fail from sea, and the rivers shall be wasted and dried up, and they shall turn the rivers far away, and the brooks of defense shall be emptied and dried up. The reeds and the flags shall wither. The paper reeds by the brooks, by the mouth of the brook, and everything sown by the brooks shall wither and be driven away, and be no more, right? So the crops, right, going into the famines, right? All these things are, taking place. Whether it be droughts, whether it be famines, manufactured or not, right? These things are all, the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It says, the fishers also shall mourn, just going into the lack of work, right? Which this being the point. We'll read in the NLT as well. But it reads, Isaiah 19:8, the fishers also shall mourn, and all they that cast angle into the brooks shall lament, and they that spread nets upon the waters shall languish. Moreover, they that work in fine flax, and they that weave networks shall be confounded, and they shall be broken in the purposes thereof, all that make sluices and ponds for fish. Right, so reading this in the NLT, it reads, the fishermen will lament for lack of work. Those who cast hooks into the Nile will groan, and those who use nets will lose heart. So, that going into all aspects of work, man. All fields of work are about to, feel the pain. They firing people every day by the hundreds, by the thousands. So all these people out here, who take solace in their jobs, take solace in their paychecks, it's a lot of people that are about to get axed, quickly, man. And it's like it says here, there will be no flax for the harvesters, no thread for the weavers. They will be in despair, and all the workers will be sick at heart, right? So that being the point, man, from just going back to the brother's video, through layoffs on the horizon, man. All these things are about to take place. All these layoffs, like you see right here, right? All these layoffs, 500,000, right? 600, 300, like this is all the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and it's ultimately, setting these people up, for for that hour of temptation, man, right? Because it's gonna be, it's gonna be tough on us, man. Some, brothers might lose their jobs, but the Lord's gonna take care of His elect at the end of the day, right? You read Isaiah, what's the 65th chapter, man, right? Let's go to Sirach. It's 15. No, second Ezra 15. This is second Ezra chapter 15, Salakia. Chapter 15, and I'll start in verse 14. Right, because this is what's going to come as a result of all this lack of jobs, man. Right, because like I said earlier, it's going to be a dog eat dog world, man. A Mad Max, if your brother's seen The Road, movies like that, right? Book of Eli, right? People losing their jobs now is just the beginning of that, right? Because soon the whole society is about to collapse, man, right? Now this is 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, right? So, methods of killing, man, because people are desperate. They're already desperate, right? But once these social norms start to crack, right, these contracts that people, that have agreed to, it's going to be, all hell out here, man, right? All that pride that's on the people because they have these, this job security, these 401ks, right? As we're seeing, thousands of people are losing their jobs every day, man, right? And these people, you're expendable, right? That's why they call you goyim, right? You're just cattle, man, right? Useless eaters. That's how they look at the masses of the people. That's why they can just comfortably fire thousands of people every day, right? Because they don't care, right? We're in the midst of what's the word? A rulership of an unjust ruler, man. An unfit ruler, right? You're reading, what is it, Sirach 10th chapter, right? This is 2 Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, right? So that sedition is about to take, a major foothold in America, man. And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Because it's going to be, every man for himself, man. And all these people losing these jobs, just going back to the video, man, right? All these people losing these jobs is just going to ramp up that spirit, man, right? That spirit of sedition, right? That love of many waxing cold. That's all just getting revved up, man. And people ain't even lost nothing yet, man, right? Wait till the power goes out, or wait till this internet gets cut off, man. Then we're going to really see, the demons come out of these people, man, right? It says, verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And that's why they have these, whether they UN troops, right, planted around, right, making their way across the borders, so they could try to gain some sort of, some semblance of control, man, right? Because it's going to be, again, every man for himself, right? For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And man shall have no pity on his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation, man. Look, they're gonna be. Some people are just gonna be, getting sent to the spirit world, just because, man. Right? Not even, though there are gonna be many that are as a result of the lack of bread. Some people are just gonna take opportunity, to send each other to the spirit world, man. Right? Because of great tribulation, It's gonna be all Jacob's trouble is a time like no other, man. right? We're going to be seeing things, that we could only we couldn't even imagine, honestly, man. Right? That's why it's important to have that hedge of protection of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, because we're gonna need it. It's gonna be mandatory divine intervention in these times, man. Right? But just going back to the topic of the lesson, right? There's no work in Egypt. We're watching this whole society start to collapse, right? And these job layoffs, taking place on a daily basis, are just a small drop in the bucket, right? that's gonna cause this ultimate flood, man. So Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson. Just something quick through the spirit. Power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I want to close by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. And we almost home.